Okay, talk, Maria.
I can hear you.
God damn it. It's still there.
I don't hear it now.
All right. Can you? I could hear it. Jesus. And it's not my phone because I just.
I don't hear anything now. I don't hear the noise, I mean.
All right. So tell me, you see that photo?
Yeah,
Your
that's
crew,
rude.
your crew didn't like meme that photo and post like a swastika and this stuff about drugs and stuff like that on there, did
My
you?
crew, I only
Yeah.
have left. It's Claudia. That's it. And she wouldn't do that. It was just four of us. It was 90 Day Blast, Dee, Claudia, and me talking on Messenger, not posting that picture up. We didn't post any of that. The only thing I can tell you is that I know I was in Spotlight, and anybody who knows how I write obviously knows I was in Spotlight. And I'll die saying that Spotlight was Dee. Now they want to blame Amber. Amber, I've never talked to Amber like as a friend thing. I've made comments on her thing, so I don't think she would even do that. To be honest, she wasn't in the picture anymore.
So somebody said you did 90-day trash poker.
No, I didn't do 90 Day Trash Poker. Ask
What was,
Brooke if I did 90 Day Trash Poker. I mean, go ahead.
but were you involved in like were you following those pages that Spotlight and
I
Trash
followed
Poker?
ev I followed every page that made fun of Mofongo
It's just
because I
Mofongo,
was
huh?
sick and tired. Huh?
It was just
Yeah,
Mofongo you were after.
because I was sick of her coming after me.
And what was
There she
Mofongo
goes.
doing?
90 Day Blast says that wasn't Maria. It wasn't me.
So what was Mofongo doing?
Mofongo has created a page that posts stuff about me because this is just embarrassing. Oh please. Um, she posts stuff about me and she doxed me. She put my job, my employer. She posted um, memes of me, my husband, my messaged my daughter, called her job, called my job twice, called Claudia's business at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, leaving messages, and she would say things like, I have nothing to do. I'm stoned. I am a 25-year-old pothead. I don't give a shit. I'm here doing all this shit for fun, and I'm never going to stop. What the hell is that? So I blocked her. Every single time I see one of her profiles, I block.
So somebody said 90-day trash poker was run by Claudia.
I would have known if it was.
Okay.
Just like Amanda told me not to talk to Claudia because she was Lotus at one point, that she was dangerous. Claudia is the sweetest woman. She is the kindest person. When Blast was having trouble and we were having problems with Amanda, ask Blast what Claudia did. We got on a 4-way call and we prayed. We prayed. She prayed for us for this to end because Blast was crying. And how fast you forget that, Blast, right? She's not like you guys are saying. She's totally the opposite.
All right. So you see this comment here?
Obviously, she's dangerous. Listen to that. That's crazy.
You did know Maria. You were in a group chat with Claudia. She's saying she did.
Yes, I was in a group chat with Claudia and Blast and Dee, the four of us, and we called each other we called all each other at the same time and we prayed. And Blast knows that. She was one of them.
Okay.
So she knows Claudia's not a bad person.
Can Brooke, can you vouch for that? She's in the chat. So all right, let's move on here. I don't want to harp on the whole freaking bullying thing. I think my personal opinion, you're a very abrasive person. Like I think you kind of lack a lot of people skills, but and it kind of carries over into internet world. That's my own personal opinion, but that's just mine. I think other people think a lot worse than you, and I've heard a lot worse. But it is what it is, right?
I just don't back down. If I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong, and I'll say what I'm wrong about. And Brooke, you did a lot of stuff. Okay, so you hated Amanda. So I'm sorry that I have morals, and when I think somebody's a bad person, that's the end for her. You run back and forth like there's no tomorrow. And that's not the type of person I am. If somebody does something to me, I'm done with them. I don't need that in my life. You keep going back and forth, and that's why every other day you're freaking out about your job. How about being a good person? How about being a decent person and not harassing other people, and they won't bother you, huh?
Yeah.
Because when I saw
What was it? What
Mofongo
was? Hey,
bothering me,
hold
I
on,
blocked
hold
her.
on. What was this about posting her dead father with a
I
meme?
didn't post her dead father. You know what she told me? You know what Blast told me? She's like, you posted my dead father. I said, who's your father? And she goes, you could have Googled him. Most people have, at our age, have a different last name already, right? Why would I Google him? Why would I Google him if I know if I know Blast's last name? Does she have the same last name? Isn't she married? Doesn't she have kids? Why would I waste my time? And she said, oh, it would have popped up. If any older man popped up dead, how would I know it's her father? Does it say her name on it on Google?
So
Why would I
who
do
found her dead
that?
father? Who found her dead father's photo? I guess
I
in
have
an
no
official.
idea. I wouldn't even know how to begin. Like, she knows that we were looking at one point for something, and it wasn't easy. So how would I guess her dead
Wait, so,
father
all
if I
right,
don't know his?
scale back a little bit. She knows that you guys were looking for something. Why were you looking for something?
Ask Brooke privately. I'm Ask Blast privately. I'm not going to put it out here
So
for
you
her
were trying to dox her?
because no, I wasn't trying to dox her. I was trying to help her. You can ask her privately because I'm sure she doesn't want me to say it here. And even though we're not friends anymore. I'm not going to say it for her. But you're more than welcome to ask her privately.
Okay.
We weren't doing anything illegal or anything bad or anything against anybody. We were trying to help her.
So don't you think, like, if you tell people that you wouldn't contact their jobs, and then like within the same few minutes you go back and you say,
Why don't you?
I'm gonna send these screenshots to your
Uh-huh.
job. Don't you think that's wrong? Would like just because they're
Whatever
being
it,
abrasive?
whatever. Listen, no, I'm not going to contact your job. I'm not going to do anything. But don't come after me. How can you say, Maria, don't contact my job, okay? But I'm going to come after you so badly. Oh, it's going to wait till you see what's coming your way. Are you kidding me? You know, you want people to treat you like a good person, then be a good person. I don't respect somebody who's not going to respect me. You're going to come after me? Then take what it comes. Then don't go screaming victim if you're going to do something bad to me. Don't do it. We're women. We're not 20 years old, okay? We are women with children. Why is she doing this? What's the purpose of this? This is not real life. Is she like frustrated at home that she has to take out her frustration on IG and just blast people and call people's job? Why not being a decent human being and just walk away? If we were friends, walk away. You don't even have to tell them. I even said to them, you don't have to tell nobody that we're no longer talking. Nobody would have found out. But immediately she runs to my phone and go, oh, look, to a 25-year-old pothead.
So let's go back to Mofongo. What has Mofongo did to your life?
What has she done?
What has she done? How has she affected your life?
Well, she obviously hasn't affected it anymore because I had to go and clean to my boss, and they responded to her, didn't care. She tried. She was going to try to get me fired. She tried to get my daughter fired. She went into my daughter's Instagram and started commenting on her pictures like if she was a friend of my daughter's. Her and another page that has finally calmed down, so I'm not going to say anything about that one, were messaging screenshots to my daughter. Any single if I made a comment on any cast member and said, "What a pretty dress. You look so pretty today." They would screenshot it and send it to my daughter and say, "Tell your mom to get off IG."
Mhm. No, mofongo is a Puerto Rican dish. It's a food.
Yeah, and she still said she's gonna a ticket from New York here is
So
cheap, and
hold
she's
on, how
coming.
did
I don't really care.
mofongo get her name?
How did she get my daughter's name?
No, how did she get her name mofongo?
Mofongo is some type of Puerto Rican dish or something. It's
Yeah,
not her real name.
did she decide on that name, or did somebody give her that name?
She decided.
So you guys didn't call her that?
I know after she wrote it, that because we don't know what her real name is. I don't even know what that dish is. I don't cook, so I don't
You
know
don't
what
know what the
mofongo
dish is,
dish
because I'm
is.
pretty sure I saw a screenshot saying because you knew she was Puerto Rican to go stop eating mofongo.
No, because she changed her name. Yeah, because she changed her name to mofongo. So obviously
No.
we know it's some type of dish,
No.
but I don't cook. So I don't know
No.
what kind of dish it is.
No, I'm pretty
She
sure that
changed her name to
I'm pretty sure she
no.
changed her name after you said lay off the mofongo, fatty.
No. When she changed her name to mofongo, that's when I said that. I don't even know what mofongo is. I know it's a Puerto Rican dish, but I have never eaten it, never seen it, don't know what it is.
Okay. Yeah. So I think I know where that name came from. Anyway, moving on. Maria, you're too much. Let me tell you. You can give anybody a headache just going back and forth with this shit.
Tell me about it, because I don't back down.
All right. So the Danielle stuff, you want to go back on the DMs starting when?
No, I don't want to go back on the DMs. I want to show you quickly that I have DMs with Danielle. She called me. She's been telling for years, how long is this going to go on, that I'm stalking her. We've blocked each other years ago. We were friends. She had my phone number. There was no stalking there. And then we got the people that believe her that send me messages 3-4 years later still.
Okay.
These aren't made up conversations. Like, we
So
blocked each other years ago, but every single time she goes on a live, Danielle goes, "Oh, my Florida stalker." Lady, you had no stalker ever, anywhere in any state in the United States. That doesn't exist. Okay? And I'm tired of her calling me a stalker. She wants to call me a stalker.
You want to show the groundbreaking evidence of that you haven't altered any types of messages between you and her, correct?
Yeah, it's all here.
Okay, can you show us?
That's Danielle, see?
Okay, so can you show us the date when it started?
Okay. I don't want to lose it because it takes forever. Okay, let's see. 2016.
Can you click on the profile?
Yeah, hold on. Well, no, I can't because I'm going to lose it. There it is. But we're blocked.
Okay.
So she blocked her and I blocked, but look. Look. So, and then wait, I want to show you something else. Hold on. I want to show you something real quick. And then these people say that, let me go back because I'm going to open up to the other one. Okay.
No. Keep the phone up. Keep the phone up. We got to see everything. Pick it up.
No, because I got to go down and I don't want, okay.
You gotta,
all right, look it like that. I'm just scrolling. I just don't want you to see the other people on there. Okay, wait. Okay, here. Oh, no, that's not it. Hold on. This is it. Christina Finley. You know who Christina is, right?
Okay.
She asked me if I took my page down, if I took my Facebook group down. And I said, no, not yet. I'm not doing it. And then I'm waiting on you. I was going to delete my group. And then she goes, your page isn't there, though. And I said, it's unpublished. It's deactivated. I had turned it off. And I said, take the picture of my house down, please. And then she said, ask Beth. I don't
Can
talk
you
to
do me a
her. She
favor?
blocked.
Can you click on that name real quick?
Let me see.
Okay. Now back
So
out.
they had the picture of my house up, and then she told me to ask Beth for permission to take a picture of my house down in her group, in Danielle's group, as a threat. Like, I'm going to keep your house up so all those thousands of people can see it unless you deactivate your group.
Can we go up and back in the conversation to what led to this, so everybody sees?
You love to blame me, but I'm not active. I wasn't active anywhere. And leave me out of it. I don't have time, nor do I care. It's not that I love it. It's just it looks like you. It looks like me. She saw something and she thought it would look like something I would say.
Okay,
See,
so
so I wasn't harassing any of them. They
yeah, okay,
put my
so
house
you
picture,
just
and they wanted my group to be closed down, and I said no. I'm sick of them saying that I'm harassing them or that I'm stalking them or anything. Everybody's been blocked for years. Why do they have to continue every single season? Danielle messages every cast member saying that be careful with Maria. She's a stalker.
on that same conversation with Christina, can you go back a little bit to what led to all that?
Oh, it goes far because we've been friends. We were friends before that. Hold on.
Yeah, but still, I mean, can we see what led to that?
Okay, wait.
Why do you have me blacked out? Why can't you just bring me back up? There you go.
Oh, because it goes down a lot, which has nothing to do with it. It goes down months and months. See? We were all friends. We all used to talk all the time. It was. Do you think we would have that much conversation if I was a stalker? This one, we were all in the same group. We all were talking all the time. I have even pages where I'm telling Danielle. I have even conversations where I'm telling Danielle to back off already, drop it, let it go. Like, she was obsessed with Muhammad, and all she did was talk about going back with him. And I said, let it go. That doesn't mean I'm a stalker. That means I was trying to help her to move on. So for her to turn that around, I was the one she called all the time. She called me 2 times at 2 in the morning. My phone rang while we're sleeping on weekdays, and she was crying. And my husband was upset because I picked up the phone, and I couldn't. I had to take it because I felt bad for her, and I went downstairs. Who calls people at 2 in the morning? But I took the call because I felt bad for her. And then from that to what happened after, to her turning on me and telling everybody that I'm a stalker, I'm tired of getting all the hate.
Hmm.
It's not fair.
So can we see the conversation between you and Danielle?
It's too long. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try to click back because I got to go back here. See it?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to a certain period where the whole Miami thing was going down. Can we go to that one?
Okay, I'm going to have to find it because hold on. It just froze. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can find it. Do you know what month she went?
No, I don't know when it was filmed. I have no idea.
Let me scroll up and see. Hold on.
Yeah, guys, this is the Maria evidence binder. These are her receipts.
I
These are
just don't delete anything on my Facebook. I have to just start deleting.
these are her receipts. She's opening the vault.
Wait a minute. I have to go back, see if I remember.
Somebody said that you have secret pics, dick pics.
Yeah, right. Damn, you got me. Not good.
All right.
And those messages I sent you was Danielle telling Gabe's wife that she wasn't, she was only his friend, and then telling Gabe that she wanted to have sex. And then she says, I'm the crazy one. So you tell the wife, no, your husband's just my friend. And then you're sending Gabe messages that you want to have sex. Yeah, I'm going to let somebody like that bash me. Sure I am.
So who gave you those messages?
Gabe's ex-wife.
Oh.
She gave it to me because she got mad at Danielle.
Does she have more of those?
And he got it. He gave it to her. When they were trying to fix their marriage, and he was telling her that Danielle was the one that was insinuating, let's have sex. And he showed her the messages, and she made a copy of it.
Okay. Where are we at in a timeline on those messages now?
I don't know what date it was that he came to him. I don't know then. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how this went down, because we've all heard Danielle's story. Or at least, I mean, I don't really know much about it. I just heard from other people, but I want to see the actual text messages.
Look, here's one.
What's the date on that?
August 2016. That's what she was saying. She was giving Ray a chance.
So what led to that message right there?
Because she had, at the time she was seeing that guy Ray. Let me see if I can go up. Even told her, look, I was even on her side. I said, this is what he needed. Let him see how hard life really is without having fun. Let him struggle. When he took off, that time that he took off, I was on her side, and I said, let him struggle. That's what he needed. Let him see how hard it is to live life on his own. I was never like on his side telling him. When he left, then I didn't care. I'm not the marriage counselor. I told her she can do whatever she wants.
I want to see those messages. Why do you keep?
Wait, let me see if I can get a stand. Hold on.
These are Facebook Messenger messages. So if you log in your Facebook, you can see your messages from whenever you had that account. Basically, it'll go back to that. And that's my understanding. Every time I move device, it's always there. So. Okay. Yeah. So 90 Day Fiance Gossip Stop says she isn't showing everything.
You see that?
Only select parts she wants you to see, and that's correct. I think we need to see from a certain point to an end point.
Hold on. Damn it. Look how she's telling me everything about what she's doing. Would she be telling all this if I was a stalker?
Can I see a name on top? Okay, that's Danielle. All right.
She was upset and explaining everything about what she's going through with college and everything. Instead of just saying, okay, we're no longer friends, we're no longer talking, walk away. She didn't have to trash me. She didn't have to lie. She didn't have to say I was stalking her.
Okay, so for everybody that doesn't know what happened, what led to the falling out?
We were talking all the time on the phone, on Messenger. She called whenever she wanted. She called me to tell me that he left to Miami, and if I knew he had come here, and I said, no, you're the one who told me. I didn't know anything before. And then she said, do you know where he's at? And I said, no, you just told me he came to Miami. I would have no idea if you hadn't told me. And so she said, oh, that's that message I sent you that, she was going to come to Miami and stuff. But then she said, I need a place to stay. Can I stay at your place? And I said, I can't. I only have a 3-bedroom and I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. They're different rooms. And then she said, she got a little bit upset about it because she said she didn't have money for a hotel and stuff. So then she said, next thing I know, she's in her group saying that I'm having an affair with him and I'm hiding him in my house.
Now, do you have those messages about the fallout?
No, and
So it's not on Facebook Messenger?
No. It wasn't her. They were telling me, people from her group were telling me that she's saying that I was hiding him in my house. I had already told her that I have 2 children, 3 bedrooms, and my husband. She knew he wasn't hiding here. She knew he wasn't here. I'm married. What am I going to do? Tell my husband, oh, we got to keep somebody here? He would be like, are you crazy? You're not bringing anybody home.
Yeah. So
I never even heard of that. No, I wasn't talking to her with it. Let me see if I can find something about her. But I was told by people in her group what she had been posting. And that's what pissed me off, that she knew he wasn't here, and she knew that he wasn't here. And she went ahead and did that. And I got all the hate from all her fans.
Let's open the vault. Look, it's already 4 years deep. Just show it all already.
Let me see. Look. I told her that he was too young for her, and that's why these things happened to her. And she said, age doesn't matter. I was in Doha and he took care of me. I was always trying to tell her that he was too young. It was never going to work out, that he was immature, not immature because he was 26 or something like that. He was actually acting his age. And she's telling me age doesn't matter. He's supposed to act like he's the father of 3 teenage girls and pretend like at 26, really? She didn't take advice. And then when everything caved in on her, then what? Then she's going to blame me?
Okay. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Hold on, I got to put it down. Blast. Stop with the lies. I'm not showing everything, only the selected part she wants to see. I'm not going to stand here all night showing every single message. I just wanted to prove that we were friends.
Okay, scroll down.
Johnny, Crack TV, you're one to talk. See, she says that Ray had helped her with money. And I said, that's because he helps you, and I hope you appreciate him. At the time, I didn't know that Ray was married. So she was okay with it because he was giving her money, and he was helping her with money. But then she goes to trash me. when I haven't cheated on my husband, and says that I was having an affair, but she's getting money from a married man.
Okay.
So don't blame me. Like, I was upset about that.
All right. Scroll down a little bit. So here she's saying that he just helped her financially, but did she mention anything about like sleeping with him?
Well, she did, obviously, because he's the one who helped her financially after Muhammad was gone. Nobody's gonna give you money for free. That doesn't happen.
All right. Can you move the camera back a little bit because you can't see everything? Yeah, there you go. So she's talking about Ray over here, that he's being more of a father figure
Than Muhammad was ever.
Muhammad was.
Of course,
Okay.
Of course, he's gonna be more of a father figure. He's an older man, not older, but I mean older than Muhammad.
Somebody said, what about the men you gave money to, Maria? Did you have sex with them too?
I've never given anybody money at all. So I don't know. That must be like a Danielle thing, because she also said that I had given Muhammad $500 or $1,000, then it turned into 5,000, then it turned into 10,000. He's never asked me for anything. And let me tell you something. There's a woman online. Her name is Paula. She's an older lady. She's like in her 70s. When Muhammad came to the United States, she felt bad because, does anybody remember that jacket, that brown jacket he used to wear? She felt bad because that was the only jacket he had. And she sent him $100. I'm talking about an old lady who has no income, like Social Security. When he started working, guess who he sent the money back to?
Huh? When you started working, what?
He sent it back. When he started working, he sent the money back to her.
Oh, my daughter's trying to get in. We got a visitor here. So we got to keep it PG, or at least G rated. So, all right, back to the money part. You have more of those messages from where you left off.
Hold on. Let me see. I mean, I don't want to put out her whole life story here. I'm just trying to prove that I wasn't a.
Look, sometimes you got to put it all out there, because then she'll say that everything's doctored. Is that what you want?
No.
Or do you want to clear your name? I thought that was the
No,
intent.
This is it. I mean, I'm not putting everything out there for her. I don't hate Danielle. I just think she's very easily influenced, and Beth has gotten in her ear and turned her into who she is.
Daddy, where's those?
Yeah, hold on, baby. Can you scroll down a little bit? Okay, keep going.
No, I don't cook. I'm the worst cook in the world. Hold on.
So was Ray living with her, or?
No, Ray wasn't living with her. Ray has a wife. Ray has her own place. has his own place with his wife. His wife had no idea. So what I'm just trying to say is that I wasn't the one she said that I was stalking her or something. When we had the falling out and she started accusing me of hiding him, I blocked her. So every time that every time that, no, I was born here. Every time that she says that I'm a stalker or anything, I'm going to dish it out again and again. Like, she has no right to do that. She has no right. I've had cast members message me telling me that they were warned by her about me. And they go into my Facebook group and they see that nothing happens. Like, warned about what? I don't want to meet the cast members. I love to see the pictures. There's a whole bunch of them that have kids and I love to see all those updates, but that's about it. And Danielle writing that I was jealous of her and I want to be her. Like, she's not a Kardashian. I want to be a Kardashian, maybe, not a Danielle. Like, she wasn't, like, what is there to be? She was nice at one point, but when she turned like that, who cares? Like, block it and go away.
So
but don't say I'm a stalker.
How did the rumor start that Muhammad was being held up in your house?
Because I said no to her.
To her staying in your
I
house?
said, I don't, my husband wouldn't, he
you're
would
saying
not
that's
want that.
the only reason that made
That's
her,
the only thing that happened.
and at that point, that's when,
in her mind, I said no because he's here. That's in her mind. That's how her mind works. I've got to be hiding him because he's here, because I said no. My husband doesn't even watch the show. He hates it. So if I were to tell him, oh my God, Danielle wants to spend the night, he'd be like, are you crazy? Like, don't even ask. It's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even ask. I said no.
Okay. And what happened after that?
And then they started bashing her, Beth, and this, I forgot, Christina Finley. And Beth came up with a lie that has been rolling around for years, that I am hooked on medications, or I was hooked on some type of oxycodone or something, an alcoholic. Maria was recording their conversation, was talking with Mo, building up a case with him so he can stay. Christina, nobody had to build up a case. Deported. Nobody had to build up anything. These people, and then they started saying that I was an alcoholic, a pill popper. I don't drink. There's no alcohol in the house. I never have. I don't take any medications, like nothing. And then every time somebody says something about Maria, Beth runs in there with her comments everywhere saying that that's the only reason why I posted that nursing license of hers, because it was revoked a year before, 90 days before she was on the show. And she's telling everybody that I called her job. She didn't have a job to call. She lost her nursing license because she stole medication from the patients. And she wants to blame me?
How did you
I don't
know
have
that?
a police record.
How'd you find that out?
It says it on the report.
Okay. And you posted that report online?
Yeah, I posted it on my page when she said that I called her job and made her lose her job. And it shows there that she lost her license a year before 90 Day even started. So she wasn't working as a nurse or anywhere. And I had nothing to do with that. It says on that page that she stole medication. So how does that have to do with me?
Were you, after that fallout in Miami, did you have any communications with Muhammad after?
Occasionally on Facebook.
And what did that consist of? Do you have those Facebook messages that we could see?
No, I wouldn't put it on Muhammad. It had nothing to do with Danielle.
Yeah, but
it had to do with he opened up.
No. It's fair game now. You got to put the messages up with Muhammad.
He doesn't have that Facebook anymore. He deactivated. It's one of those accounts.
Look,
Anybody that knows. Wait, look. Hold on a second. Wait, can you wait? He opened up an account, a Facebook group called No Drama, and he asked me to be a moderator. That was it. He didn't talk about Danielle anymore. It didn't even cross his mind. He's like your typical guy that when you move on, you move on. You know, he didn't want to know about Danielle. He didn't want anybody to tell him anything about Danielle. He would not answer anybody about Danielle. Danielle was off limits. He did not talk about her.
Maria, you have messages going back to 2016. Do you have the DMs with Muhammad at the same time?
I would have to look, but I don't. But I'm going to lose my place here. I'm not going back to it anyways, but I'm going to scroll up. I have to scroll up, but I don't even know, to be honest. When I'm telling you that it's a lot of messages from, I joined a lot of groups, so crafting groups, Christina, not 90-day fiance groups.
You're going to have to pull them up, because even if he deactivated it, it's still going to be up on your side, because it still shows as a deactivated user.
I have a lot to say Facebook user. A lot. People have deactivated. So how would I even know?
No, okay, so knowing how damaged your reputation was because of this, you wouldn't know where to find that conversation between you and Muhammad to go back to?
Look, okay. This is what
because you just showed me Danielle, you just showed me Christina, but
look, I have to go through a whole bunch like this. Look, I have a whole bunch that I would have to open up one at a time, like this. We'll be here all night. I'll find it and you can post it if you want. I don't care. But all of them that are deactivated are like this. If you saw that I have accounts from 2016, I have accounts from whenever Facebook started. I just don't delete the
Maria,
things. So okay. I would have to scroll.
Maria, knowing how significantly this affected your life and your online persona, you would know exactly where to find those messages.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
You went straight to Danielle. You went straight to
Beth, because
Christina.
Because I had to scroll down. It was already scrolled down to 2016. Remember, we're in 2020. Maybe a year and a half ago.
Okay, so let's go back a year and a half ago. Let's see if you can find her.
I'm looking while you keep talking. I'm looking. I'm scrolling. Let me see.
And you still have a conversation with you and Beth, right?
I don't know. I was looking for the one for Beth, but I can't find her name on here. I'm sure I have it. I probably would have to go lower than Danielle because I hadn't talked to Beth in forever. Danielle was the last one I talked to. Beth I had blocked before that. Let me see. Wrong.
Did you speak to anybody around his circle also, that girl that he was with?
What do you mean?
He was with some girl in Miami or something like that.
Did I speak to her?
Yeah.
She was a fan of his.
Did you speak to her?
Yeah, we were all friends. Danielle spoke to her too. Danielle knows her well.
And you know where to find her messages?
I don't know. I don't even remember what her full name was. Let me see if I find it while I'm scrolling up for Muhammad. I'm not showing her. She has nothing to do with it. I'm not going to put her name out there. Anyways, what I wanted to clear up, I cleared up. If she pretends like I was stalking her, she didn't know me. She's lying. She did know me. Let me see. But I can't find him anywhere.
Somebody wants to ask about your
My
fake account, Dr. Libby.
Who's Dr. Libby? I don't have a Dr. Libby. I have 2 Maria accounts, and they both say Maria. See, everything is going to be now that. Tell me what the at is so I can look it up, see what it says.
Yeah, somebody dropped that if you know it. Also, were you assisting Muhammad in building a case to stay in the United States?
Was I assisting him?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He didn't. The thing that I assisted him with was telling him that Danielle reconnected the cable without his permission. If you call that assisting, I did that because they thought it was so funny that they did that to him, and he wasn't going to need his credit anyways because he's an immigrant. He was going to get deported, so he wouldn't. It wouldn't. His credit wouldn't affect his life in Tunisia, and that's not cool. And another thing is,
how would his credit affect his life in Tunisia?
She said, Beth said it would not affect his life.
Oh yeah.
So she didn't care about ruining his credit because he's not going to need the credit.
So they impersonated him and reactivated the account. Okay, and you what did you do to help?
Let me see if. Hold on a second. I want you. Oh, did I? No. Let me see if I can find something. I told him that what Beth did, and it was her son, and they got mad at me for that. I don't care. I would have done the same thing if he would have done something to her, to Danielle. Wrong is wrong. Like, you don't do that. You don't go around using somebody's credit.
Did you record any conversations on his behalf or help him record any conversations?
That's what I was just going to show you right now. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
And was this before or after your falling out with you and Danielle?
This was after. Let me see. And it wasn't and I didn't record it. He recorded it. Let me see.
And your reasoning behind him recording that conversation or that interaction was for what exactly? To get her in trouble?
He recorded it.
Yeah,
he
but
recorded
he recorded
himself
it for what?
asking her.
To get Beth in trouble?
No, he recorded it. TLC recorded it. He recorded it. They recorded it because they wanted to hear the argument for TV, whatever. But he said, I'm going to bring this up. And then Danielle got mad because he brought it up because she didn't want him to bring it up. But he wanted answers and she didn't give it to him.
Okay, Mohammed, I have a couple of things to say to you because I've been frustrated this week because of things that you've done. So first off, let's start with you came in here December promising friendship and that you're tired of the drama and you want peace and stuff, but yet you continue to post and you're posting about me.
Post what?
When I told you,
yeah, I have the right to define myself.
Mohammed, I'm not talking about you on social media.
Are you okay? Do you have your messages? Go back and read your messages and how things started.
Mohammed, I have my messages.
Read them again. Read them again. Are you okay? Are you drunk or high or something?
Mohammed, I'm not drunk. I have my
messages. Read your messages. We were fine. And everything was okay, and you're telling me about what are you doing in your daily life basis, and now you just
you were fine.
me. Wait, let me talk. No, let me talk. Let me finish.
No,
No, let me finish. If you're gonna let me talk otherwise, you don't have to call me, okay? Let me finish. We were okay, and everything was all right. And you're talking to me about what's happening in your life. And all of a sudden, because I posted a picture for me working out with my friend, you blow off on me. And you started calling me names and telling me bad things. And you're posting things on social media about me. So I have the right to define myself. You're making me look bad. You know that? Do you know that?
Okay, Muhammad, wait a minute. Let me correct you where this all started going south.
That's Danielle
Remember when
writing.
you and Maria
Mommy
decided to
42,000.
release those conversations?
It's not me. It's not me.
And then you
It's not me.
on about me, and I told you
It's
that
not me. I did not do anything.
you talked to Maria about me or anything released about me from Maria.
I don't have.
You could
You are trying to make me go and talk to other people and tell them to stop doing things. I told you very clearly, it's not me. If you want to talk to anybody, go do it by yourself. Don't make me involved in your drama. I don't want to
release them behind because your name is attached to the conversation.
So what do you want me to do? Like, what do you do? Wait a second. If these people are using my name in this drama like you're doing, I don't have to pay the bill after you all women fighting against each other and you're making me pay for whatever you're doing. If you think that someone's doing something wrong, listen to this.
Releasing those messages.
Listen
And
to
they
this.
had your name attached to it.
Listen to this. If you think someone is doing something wrong, you can go to the cops or the police and tell them. You can go to the court and sue them. Do not make me pay for what other people are doing. Do not make me pay for what other people are doing. I don't care who's posting about me or something about me.
Said you would make her stop.
I asked her to stop, so I'm not going to do more than that. I'm not going to go to her house and take a gun and put it on her head and tell her, if you don't stop, I'm going to shoot you.
Quit communicating with her. Stop communicating.
That's not my business.
That's the problem if you don't see that.
The person that you are talking about is an adult. I'm not going to force her to do whatever you want her to do. Okay? You talk
And I
to her.
told you, if you wanted to be a part of my life, get rid of her.
Don't tell me what to do or get rid of whoever. I am 28 years old. I'm not your son to tell me who I talk to. Okay? Do not tell me what to do.
And then I have another thing. You were posting the other night and making comments about the direct TV bill again. You're lying about the direct TV bill. If there was identity theft or identity fraud, there would have been a police report. There's no police report, and you were fine with the bill being in your name for 4 months. It was in
I told her. Okay.
The bill 50 cents to the house.
Okay, you want to go this route. Okay. Okay, you're going to go this route. You're going to make me look like you want me to show people how you did it, how exactly you did it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Muhammad.
Okay, then. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
There will be charges.
Okay, listen to this.
See a copy of the bill in an email.
Listen to this. Listen to this. So now, do you remember what happened in the tell-all? Okay? I always warn you about something, and I ask you if you want me to say it or no. Now, you're telling me yes, show people the truth. I'm going to show people the truth. After this, don't come back to me and lie. Listen. Listen, let me finish this. Listen.
It means it did not happen.
Listen.
That's why there's no police report.
Listen to this. After I show people the truth, that you're asking me to show them the truth, don't come back to me and cry like you did after the tell-all. And you came crying and say, why did you talk about this and that? Okay?
You sent me the email.
Okay?
You sent me the email, Muhammad.
Okay.
You sent me the email.
I'm going to show people the truth.
You sent me the email because you were crying about the negativity
I'm going to show people how you did use my personal information without my permission after I left your house, and you got services under my name. We're using my social security number.
Who called
the company? Who called the company? Listen.
Immigration reasons.
Who called the company? Listen to this. Answer this question. Who called the company and asked them to give you the service back using my social security? Who?
I called the company to give me the service back.
No, you did not call. Beth Stan. No, Beth. Listen. No. You cannot fool people. You cannot fool people. This is fact and truth, and everything is documented. Beth Stan did call the cable company.
Not to get the service back on it. I did because they were going to take $400 out of my joint account that was not there.
What about the recording that I have? What about the recording that I have?
They're fake.
Fake? With the voices fake? If it's fake, the police will find out. Okay, we'll see.
Maria, how long does this conversation go for?
That's it. That's the end of the recording of that.
After the phone call.
All right. So, was this recording given to somebody before?
What?
Was this recording given to somebody before?
This was sent to me on Facebook. And this is what I'm telling you, that she lied. And because I have that recording, she's turned on me and started bashing me. I don't care. I didn't do anything to her. I'm not going to let her keep doing that to me. She has to, every time that she bashes my name, it's been, 4 years? And she can't stop talking about it? She going to make up lies about me? I have a lot of screenshots. And it proves that I wasn't.
So it was sent to you on Facebook? Was it sent to you by Muhammad?
Yes, it was.
Okay. And what was he going to use that for?
That was on the tell-all, not the tell-all, one of the episodes.
They used a portion of that.
Right.
But not the full thing, because that's a really
Christina, what did Danielle do to me? Are you kidding me? Between you and Danielle, you guys trashed me totally. And you knew me, Christina. You lied about me, and you keep lying to me to this day. And then Christina flips like a light bulb. She sends you a message and says, I know you're a good person. You really are a good person. And then somebody will come and say, oh, look at that comment Christina made of you. So I ended up blocking her. Like, I hate the two-faced stuff. If you're gonna message me and think I'm a good person, then why are you making comments about me? So I blocked her, and she was the one that I told you that I asked her to take my house out of their group, and they wouldn't do it. So yeah, Danielle deserved it, Christina. I'm sick of your lies.